My life on the X list. Hey there, what's up, YouTube? It's me, the Diva X, and it is, I guess it's officially Sunday now. It is 1:19, let's call it 1:20 because it just clicked. And welcome back to another video, My Life on the X list. Excuse me. Long kind of an evening, chilling with good friends, good company. Had a little bit of a shindig to go to, and I was gonna go to the club after, but then it was already getting late, and I thought I would take more time to get home. And then I got home, and I realized it's barely, well, now I'm here, and it's barely 1:20, and so I should have went to the club, but I did not. So here I am recording. Let's make a video. Yay! So what has been going on? So let me start off where I left off. Last video, I left off burying the lead of new music from the one, the only, the Queen Madonna. I have been anticipating, have been waiting, have been desiring the music that is from my Queen Madonna because it's been a minute, and so I am excited. With all these leaks that were happening, I really, so I want to talk a little bit more because I talked about it a little bit last time. All these leaks that were happening, I did not listen to the leaks for the very longest time, and then people started sending them to me to my phone, and like I'm clicking and like just random links, and because they were on YouTube, and so they were sending them links, and then I clicked on them and I listened, and I was just like, oh, this bitch is giving me life with this music right now. And again, so then all that controversy happened, and then Madonna decided that because most of the music was already out, she would officially release it. And let me tell you, there is a huge, well, not a huge, there's a quality difference and a different sound to the music that was leaked and the final release. In most cases, in the ones that I have heard. So if you've, I hate, that's the part about the demos that I don't like, because even with Ray of Light, well, with all the albums so far, but Ray of Light, the demos for that one were, there was a lot of demos that had came out, and I don't really know that those demos came out before the album. The leaking then was not as crazy as it is now, but there was a lot of demos that I have that were the Ray of Light era demos, which were great. Again, but they were just of different quality of the actual track, so you can't really judge them off of that. But then, so she released the 6 tracks off of the new Rebel Heart album, which is amazing, because I had been waiting to, like, I knew it was coming. Like, you hear all these people were doing interviews, Diplo, I think Pharrell, I think there were some other people that were doing interviews saying how much her new sound is, and what her new sound is, and what the direction she was going with it, and it makes me excited. I mean, the fact that she was working with Diplo, for me, because I've heard so many great tracks from Diplo, he's the man to work with right now, and so I was very excited, and ever since the last tour, I've been saving my Madonna fund. I haven't been putting much into it because I didn't know when it was going to happen, but here we are, and now she's given us a timeline. So the first 6 tracks, Living for Love, Devil Pray, Ghost Town, Unapologetic Bitch, Illuminati, and Bitch I'm Madonna, featuring Nicki Minaj, have already came out. She's going to release some more on Valentine's, and then I believe she said the full album will come in March. So what's going to happen is, I'm already planning on it happening, is by March the tour is being announced, and tickets are going on sale sometime in March. So my suggestion is, and I suggest this to everybody, save your flippin' fucking money. Flippin' fucking money. Because it's happening, people. And I don't know if you know or not, but Madonna is a great tour performer. Like, the last stage, the MDNA stage, like, alone itself was just like, the stage alone, just the physical actual fucking stage. So, I'm just letting you know. Confessions did. I mean, none of her tours have honestly disappointed. In one way or another, none of them have disappointed. And I've said this before on this vlog. My least favorite tour so far has been Sticky and Sweet. And it wasn't really about the tour, it was more about the music. I just don't know. I just didn't feel like it was, uh, it just didn't hit me in that way. So the new stuff, let's move forward to today. Rebel Heart is the new album that's going to be released. Part of it's already released. If you didn't hear what I just said, my favorite track as of now, Everyone's Living for Love. I love it. I love it. Don't get me wrong. It's not a bad track, but my favorite track is Ghost Town. Ghost Town to me. So my love and infatuation, history and love and everything for Madonna, it stems from a very long time. I've always loved Madonna. I've always listened to Madonna since the 80s. As a child. And so I remember there was a poster that I had of her that I can still see on my wall. And I'm very partial to some of her early stuff. And mind you, I was a kid. I was not really into, loving an artist in that way, but my early exposure to Madonna and earlier artists came, and she was one of them. So fast forward, and I really, I liked her music, the erotica, Fever, Bad Girl, all that fun stuff. But Ray of Light to me was an album that came out, and I feel like I've shared this on this blog before, but Ray of Light was an album to me that connected with me on a whole nother level, and it was just really more so at the soundtrack to what it was in my life at that time and what the things that I was experiencing and going through, and just that, and then the visual imagery of what she did with those tracks, and just the I think to me on one level the enlightenment that she then had in that record, the growing, you see, I feel like in that album you really see a huge growth in Madonna as an artist, and I feel like it was a huge growth in me at the time too, as a person. So I feel like that album to me was like my the soundtrack to that era. And Confessions, I mean, come on now, like I said, the albums have been great, but I just really, really connected with what was being said on the Ray of Light album. Now, moving forward, jumping to today, this Rebel Heart and some of the stuff, the 6 tracks that have been released, and then the tracks that I have heard of, on the internet, that aren't officially released, I am connecting with the lyrics of these songs on another level that is just like Ray of Light 2.0 for me. It's a whole different thing. Ghost Town is just an amazing track. Unapologetic Bitch. Like, I feel like where my life is, where I'm at personally with my shit, is right there with me in an unapologetic bitch. And I just feel like it's just being, I'm just connecting on another level with this new sound, and it's crazy because I've needed that. I've needed that from Madonna for some time. And I know it sounds funny that you connect with music, but if you've never connected with music, then you have a problem, because there has to be that song, those songs, that the song that defines this for you, or the songs that define that for you. I'm sorry, my throat is, I'm drinking, I poured a glass of wine. I'm in for the night, so I am having a little something, because I've not been feeling well. And, okay, so anyways, I don't want to change the subject. So, Madonna, living for Rebel Hearts. She is everything. I feel like I've just talked. She's just so good. So I just can't wait. I can't wait. You guys don't understand. Like, this tour is gonna be it. This tour is gonna be everything. And these songs, and if she does, which she never has faulted me in doing the tour right. So, so excited. I know it's not even been announced, but I know it's happening. It's gonna happen. So yeah, Rebel Hearts. If you haven't already downloaded the pre-downloads or the 6 tracks that are available, check it out. It's on iTunes. It's probably on every other digital release you can probably get. Get your 6 tracks. Listen to these ones. Listen to the official releases. I have a feeling you'll find something you like. She's Madonna, bitch. She's Madonna. All right, so yeah, that's my Madonna rant because I really felt that I didn't get to explore all of that on the last. I just really kind of ended with a crazy, not so great situation, and like I kind of rushed through it. So what's going on now? Gearing up for anniversary already. I'm so excited about that because here we are, 2015. Welcome back, and March is the anniversary, 11-year anniversary of the Exotica show. Super excited, super pumped to already start preparing. There's so much that goes into it that I'm just kind of like, here we go. New Year, it's on. Other than that, we just had the Battle of the Gwen. Now, okay, let's talk about the battles really quick. So, I'm super excited about these battles. It came out as a bright idea that I presented to the girls at, excuse me, wine. And it was just it really was going to be kind of, for the end of the year thing. And then it just became its own beast. And, people really love it and people really get into it. The crowd is insane. And as the artists progress, the new artists, there's new stuff coming out. And then, for some, I say we, but I have done, I've planned out the battles until summer, just because I know kind of like what's coming out, and then also like what's what things that are out with the anniversary involved, and then all these other things that are going on. There's a lot of moving parts that have to be considered in planning out a longevity, a long schedule for like that. So I'm super excited. The Battle of the Gwen was super amazing, and it's funny because for me, there's different levels of artistry. To me, drag is what you make it. Drag is what you want it to be. I've never not pushed that. I've never not said that. I've never not supported that. However, when it comes to a competition and there's money involved, free money involved, that people will win, I think there needs to be a level of showmanship involved, because it's really, one, not fair for someone who's putting a lot of effort in and costumes. I mean, let's talk about Deja Sky's performance for the Britney. Amazing. She went through like 3 costume changes, maybe even 4, maybe even 5, maybe even 6. I really couldn't keep count. But, it's not fair for someone to put that much effort in and then for someone just to walk out there with, something they pulled off the rack today. And I mean off the rack, I mean in their closet. It's just, to me, there needs to be a level of something. So moving forward, the battles will have some criteria, including costuming, including certain tracks to be included, and certain other criteria that will be met. I don't want to give too much out because, again, we'll let you know when time comes. And each battle will have something different, so it's not like everyone knows what's going to happen. And that's the other part about announcing them only a month in advance, because it's also, I feel like if you know in a month in advance, you have time to prepare, you have time to go out and make shit happen, and you have time to promote yourself, you have time to invite people, because what it comes down to is those last final votes from the crowd. For this Gwen Stefani one, Gwen is such an amazing artist, but she's not really a dancer, and she's not really necessarily a stage performer, as in like she's had a few tours, but she's still really been Gwen. It's just kind of really freestyle and freelance and free go for it. So there's not really like I wouldn't say that there's no distinct choreography, but there's very distinct moves and looks that she's done, and I feel like the girls that put that did the battle really either went there or went another direction that was really still good. There was one performer who didn't necessarily do Gwen, but the direction that Donna Matrix went was still amazing. Like the artistry of it was still a quality level artistry, even though it wasn't maybe what the judges were looking for. It was still a statement piece that she wanted to bring to the stage, and still on a level that was, you can tell there was effort put forth there, that you can't knock the bitch. And that's what I love about the battles, because it's still one artist, but so many different aspects of an artist. And so here we go. Thanks you guys for watching. I just wanted to touch on those things, what's been going on with me, and then the Madonna, of course. So, can't wait till we, I can't wait till we, get to record a next video. Already brainstorming, all those bright ideas I've been telling you guys about, they're happening. They're happening. Soon. You'll see more stuff. You'll see some more things. You'll be so elated. So yeah, thanks for watching. Share, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And until next time, people, fucking keep it cool. Keep it cool. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Yeah, you're recording, girl. I didn't say it. I was holding my breath for 30 seconds.